Hello everyone, and welcome back to more Create Chronicles Bosses and Beyond. We are once again joined by Silence, who is going to be helping me with today's mission, that is Glorp Quest.
Yep.
But first, let's run through the usual updates of what's gone on in the base. Silence discovered that there is in fact the pausable mod installed for the armor stands, and hello. And there's that. He also discovered that there is the quantum catcher in this, which he didn't realise, which allows us to capture mobs. It acts a bit like a Pokeball. One mob per thing, so we can move Nibbles around. Poor Nibbles. he's gonna have some sort of brain disease.
Brain scramblers.
Brain scramblers. Silence got a cartographer, leveled them up, and just bought all the maps in the non-universe. So that's something to explore later as well. But then the big changes come in the form of over here. So we have a fully completed windmill, a fully completed factory, all good, all normal. But I've also then made all of this. So we've got chickens making eggs. We've got all the conveyors to pull materials up and into the factory. We've got onion farm, carrot farm. We've got wheat farm. And we've got cabbage farm. So then all these ingredients together, along with these logs over here, so these things deploy plant trees. Did you just get hit by a spinny thing by any chance?
I did, yes. I got sent flying.
Not ideal.
That was discombobulating.
These cut down trees that grow on this stuff. All of these also have the fertile soil from Farmer's Delight, so everything grows faster. That gets cut down when it grows, and then it shunts the logs off to the factory, which is great. So they go along here, join up with all the other stuff. See the onions going there as well, and that all comes up here into the factory, which is now up and running. So we have all the chutes going upstairs to the food processing plant. Down here we have a load of sheared deployers that occasionally snip mushrooms off the Farmer's Delight mushroom colonies as they grow and send the mushrooms upstairs as well, because the plan is to make vegetable noodles, which we need wooden bowls and then those ingredients. The charcoal maker is up and running as well, so this can run constantly now. It's got the capacity to make 147,000 stress units if it was at level 10. I can't make it level 10 without having blaze cakes, and that's just too much work and we don't need it. It's currently making 98,000 stress units, which is more than enough for us to be working with. And I think I've got it to a point where we make more charcoal than we burn, so this barrel will just steadily fill up with charcoal over time, which is great. And then if we head upstairs, we will find today's Glorp quest, which is going to be all these barrels have the stuff in them that we've left running for a while, like 4,000 cabbages, 4,000 wheat, etc. All the stuff there, then the mushrooms come up over here. And we need to get all these, and then we need to run them through various systems until we end up with the food that we want. So I've moved over the create stuff over here so we can do that from over in the other area, and we can get to work doing that shortly. But first, we need to set the loud annoying cannon going again, because we also copy and pasted the factory for no apparent reason. So this has been running, it's paused at the moment, and this has just been set up to build us another factory, just using the thing. Oh, Endermen have been around in here, there's a piece of dirt. But yeah, so it's obviously copy and pasted with the steam engine. This isn't going to have a steam engine, so there'll be a couple of repairs we need to do for areas that I haven't put the materials in for, but that's fine. And I'm also going to take down the chimney stacks on this one, because it's not going to have a steam engine, it doesn't need chimney stacks. But if we set the cannon going again, it will finish building, pulling in stuff from the backpack here. So I think everything's in there that should be in there. So that's just going to go to work, finishing doing that. And then we will have two of these factories right next to each other. You can see this updating on the map as it builds. And that will have a bunch of other stuff in it as well, depending on what we need. But yeah, I think that's all the updates for the week. It's quite a lot. did quite a lot of glorping. I
Yeah.
upgraded the dirt, the soil here underneath these trees is also rich soil as well now, so these grow faster. Oh, and I got my own nibbles. I got Clarice, who is much more chicken-like and looks kind of funny.
When did you?
But yeah, we're gonna do.
When
Pardon?
did you make the mechanical crafter? Was that it last week? I don't remember this.
Ah, it's been here for weeks and weeks. I made that when I made the Tesla coil because I needed.
Oh right, I
I
just
needed
obviously
it to
don't
make.
walk around this side of the base very often.
Yeah, it was literally just to make the some bits for the Tesla coil. I'm probably going to take it down this week because I need some mechanical crafters, and this isn't currently doing anything. So
Fair dues.
yeah, that's been there for a while. But yeah, I think the
All
plan
right,
for today is do glorp quests to get the food set area set up.
Yep.
May also potentially go on an adventure to one of the maps, maybe. And we're
Maybe.
also going to steal some more villagers and start setting up the villagers because we've discovered we can rob them with the quantum catchers, which is great. Then we can trade with them out of jars, so we can put them in jars and then just have them in here like some sort of museum piece, which is going to be both horrific and hilarious. So that's the general plan there.
Not some sort of late-stage capitalist dystopian nightmare.
I mean, that's what we're basically living in real life, so why not do it some more, right?
Well, yeah.
Right, so glorp quest begins. I've done some working out. We need to take wheat into a mill, which will make flour and seeds. The seeds go to a composter to be disposed of, and then the flour gets mixed with an egg to make dough. The dough then goes into a deployer with a knife attached, which will then give us noodles. And then the cabbage gets put in a mixer and gets mixed into 2 cabbage leaves, doubling the number of cabbages we have. The wood needs to get turned into planks on a crafter and then into shaped crafting for bowls. And then all of those things so noodles, cabbage leaves, the bowl, onion, carrots and mushrooms go into a cooking pot, and that gives us, when it's cooked, vegetable noodles. That is the general plan of action. So it's quite a lot of stuff we need to do, and I'm not going to lie, I didn't think about the order of these barrels when I did this. I just put the fields in and that's the order they're in. So the wheat is there and the eggs are there. So that's going to be a whole thing I need to figure out as we go along. But first things first, let's go get some knives so we can set up the noodle chopper when we need to, because we've got most of the things we need, I think. We don't have knives. So let's go make probably some diamond knives, just because we've got the diamonds for it, and why not? Make a bunch of them, and then they can just go in a deployer. Right, let's get to work. So, the main things we need to process are wheat into dough, and the noodles, and then the cabbage and the wood. So let's do the wheat and dough first, I think. So we're going to need a mill, one of them. We're going to need some belts, some of them, some of them. Brass funnels, probably andesite funnels as well, let's be honest. How do we make the dough? Can we do it in a mixer, or do we need shaped crafting? Wheat dough with an egg, you get 3 of it from that, perfect. You can do it in a mixer, perfect. So let's do basins. We have a mechanical mixer already. We will need to make another one in a bit though. Right, okay, so we need to get wheat from here and stick it through a mill, and then we need to get eggs from there. So I reckon if we just pull it from behind, that's going to work. So this is powering. This is from the old system, which is just powering the lift, because I want it to be able to use the lift even if the steam engine's not working. This is the power from the steam engine, which is what we want to be pulling all of this stuff from. So how are we going to do that? I think, to be honest with you, probably the floor is going to be the best option. So let's grab some encased chain drives, and then we can just pull power this way. turn a magnet on so stuff gets picked up better. And we can just run that around the floor. It also gives us access downstairs in there should we need to pull power from downstairs as well. So if you look up there, we'll be able to see it through the floor because the floor's single depth. That works out quite nicely. Now I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to find out. Hey, it does. I can cheat and put funnels into use funnels to go into the side of a hopper, which is always nice.
Yeah.
The barrel, and then an andesite funnel can go there because there's only one thing that can go into this, so that's fine. The basin. With that, this is going to be flour. And it's going to be put exactly 3. Because then a mechanical arm can pull eggs out of there, I think. You can put exactly 1 egg. And then we do... Don't spawn chickens in my factory. Come on, man.
You requested eggs. Bye.
I didn't want that kind of egg.
My work here is done.
Damn it. Right. Come here, chickens. Where's the other? Is that it? There's just 2. I think there was just 2.
You'll never
Poor
know.
chickens. You didn't have to die, but now you did.
But somebody decided you had to.
That somebody was silenced. Now you're dead. So you need to take from there, deposit into there.
Why am I full of flour?
Because you walked near the flower contraption whilst I'm still figuring out how it works. Obviously.
The crate backpack up here or somewhere else?
Yeah, it's over there.
Ah, hiding in the corner. Would you like all this flour back?
Stick it in this barrel here if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, the one full of flour. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Blue.
And then I need a deployer with a knife.
Server definitely isn't hugely happy when I teleport around the world.
I can imagine probably not.
One more trip. I'm coming, German. You lived.
No, I didn't fix the floor. It falling through the hole in the ground. Goodness for this handy lift.
Why is there a hole in the ground?
Because I cut a hole in the floor in the wrong place and then didn't fix it. So it's entirely my own doing. You know, I'm no one to blame here but myself.
And jump.
Nice. Sounds like you're having as much fun with the villagers as I am with figuring out what the heck's going on with all this stuff.
Villagers are annoying enough as it is when the 200 and something mods in this game haven't added 9 million more books. Which is making things a little bit complicated.
Belts, 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 belts. Where are all the belts? There they are. Why did I put the shafts away? I literally can't do this without them. Idiot. of them. One of these. Some of them. And then power. I need some of them for power, or one of those for power. Cabbages are done. So it's just the wood. We need to get the wood into planks, and then the planks into balls. So do I have any mechanical crafters in here, or do I need to go get some from over there?
Well, an iron golem hasn't started sprinting towards me, so I think I'm okay.
Don't you just take them far away and murder them?
Pretty much.
They went to the farm.
They did. They went past the farm and never came back. Into the forest, never be seen again. How much more bread do I need to give you people? This is getting ridiculous.
Right. This is... The glorp is real, but we're getting there. Stop. Why? Please stop.
You're having fun there.
Don't walk anywhere near this factory with a magnet on. It will be a real bad time for your backpack.
Duly noted.
I don't know how to control where on the mechanical crafter stuff pops out, because I thought it was supposed to pop out this way. But evidence to the contrary, given that it literally isn't, is very present right now. Does that work? Nope, that don't work either. If I just stick some sort of inventory there, does that just work? Is it that simple? Yes,
Yep.
It is that simple. Super. These planks are now going to get turned into a ball.
I don't mean to be dramatic, but if it takes many more days of this, the bloodline will die with all of you.
Okay, so that is how this works, but it's not how this works.
Yeah.
Oh no, that did work. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm a massive idiot. But we already knew that. I need to power you, and then this might not work, because I am guessing, but it also might. Oh, the knife is broke.
Well, that's not good.
It's alright, I made loads of them. How's going to be best to get power to this bad boy? I don't have any horizontal power, it's all vertical.
What a dilemma.
There we go.
Oh my god. Stop. I'm going to have to move these guys somewhere else. Because they are just constantly spawning golems, and I don't quite know why.
Hmm.
Boop!
If I do that. With a cover. There seems to be an awful lot of murdering going on today.
The villagers started it.
And then if I put a hopper there, will that work? I am playing a big game of guess how to do create.
Oh, you're all so useless.
It's a big game of guess how to do create, and I guessed correctly.
Hey!
So I think I just need to get all of these things and put them into the cook pot, and then cook them.
Are you responsible for this elephant that's outside in a tree?
Yeah, that was me.
Right.
I found him, and so I brought him home. Well, I don't know why he's in a tree, though, to be fair. I didn't put him in a tree.
Well...
I put him on the
Well,
ground.
like-
If he's... I didn't realise
Well,
elephants could
there's-
climb trees.
Well... Oh, there's so many chickens. Not sure we need pole, but I'm passing by it and I have vein miner and I just can't resist.
To be fair, once we start needing to make creosote and stuff for steel and coal coke, we will need a lot of coal, so...
There it is. Ooh. The old ravine here. There's that was there.
Oh, come on! Thank you. This... Oh, this is the stupidest... I don't know how you're supposed to make this work, because... That's the classed as the input, and that's classed as the inventory. So how in the name of all things holy do you make this work?
Are you still struggling with getting bits out of the constructors?
No, it's the cook pot.
Oh.
It's from Farmer's Delight. It, for some reason, it's input. The only thing that's considered an input is where the bowl goes. The rest of them aren't input slots.
Oh.
So I don't know how I'm supposed to get the ingredients into it to, you know, do the stuff.
We'll automate it. Maybe you can't?
Onion, and then I
Why
need
does it-
cabbage.
Not sure why there's a coconut crab floating out here in the middle of the ocean.
Gotta be a way to automate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You know what would have worked? Modular routers, that's all I'm saying.
Well, maybe not if it don't consider them inputs.
Ooh, this is fancy. Well, that's not good.
Well, it does make this entire process I've just done completely irrelevant and redundant. I didn't even think to check because it's a block that you can use. Like, why would you need manual inputs? It seems insane for that to be the only way to get stuff into it.
Maybe it's something we have a play around with offline. There may be a way. We'll just need to science it a bit.